Hey, welcome. My name is Danny Honeycutt, and I am the owner of Honey D Beauty. And I wanted to show you how to use your airbrush kit to achieve a simple, amazing makeup routine. Okay, so first let's talk about what's in what's in my airbrush kit. First thing, let's tuck that in there. First thing is you're going to get this beautiful, absolutely beautiful hard case. It's a zipper case. It has plenty of storage inside. You're going to see there are specific places to put your airbrush unit in here, store some foundations, and there's a pocket up top so you can store lashes and brushes. This is like a deep pocket. Any other makeup things you might want. That's a great hard case for travel to load down your airbrush unit, your airbrush kit, and any other makeup that you might want to take with you while you're on vacation or a weekend trip, right? You're also going to get your charging cable. One end is a USB. You just plug that into like the wall plug-in of your cell phone, plug your USB into that. And then you're going to get the USB-C end, and that's going to plug into your airbrush unit, right? Let me put my cord up into my case so I don't lose it at all. That way I always have it. What I do is I just store it in that little pocket so I don't lose it. Now for the fun stuff. You're going to get your airbrush system. This is what your airbrush system will look like. It is portable. It fits. It's about the size of, about the length of the palm of your hand. And it comes with a decorative, like a hard lid. But it also has a second lid inside. And this is to protect the actual unit, right? So this, you can think of this as like a blender lid. When you put your foundations in here, you want to put the lid on top before you go crazy with the blender, right? You don't want to spray the walls with stuff. So that's what I use. I remind myself this is a blender lid. It needs to go on before I operate the machine. So on the bottom, we have our charge port, our battery sensor. It's going to show us how dead the battery is when it goes. On the actual unit, at the top, you have the needle where the air comes out. It's not like a fine needle. It is an airbrush needle, okay? So it's a port where the air comes out. And then you have this slider. This slider is your air, right? So one click over, you're going to feel it click. That's just pure air. And as you slide it up this way, that's going to release more of your foundation or whatever liquid you've got in here. Now, the reason I say other liquid is because I'm going to show you what all you can get. So this is like the flow meter, right? And you're going to use that to apply. But today I'm going to show you actually how to apply it. Now, I haven't put anything on my face. Let me get my hair out of the way. I haven't put anything on my face because I wanted to show you just how well this covers all this mess, okay? So I've got spots everywhere. You can see that. When you get the kit, you're going to get 2 foundations. And I can help color match you for what foundations are best for your skin, right? So what's best for me is shade 1 and shade 3. This is the perfect combination for me for summer and winter skin. I can use more drops of 3 for summer for the little darker, for that darker shade. And I can use more drops of number 1 for my lighter winter shade. So 2 foundation colors come with your kit. And what I do is, it's just like an eyedropper. I drop about 4 drops of 1. And then I shake up number 3. And let's do 4 drops of number 3. And we're going to put the blender lid on. That's what I call it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our finger over the air port and we're going to slide it to air only. And if you can see, that's going to bubble up inside. And what that's doing is mixing our 2 shades together. So now we need to keep it about 4 or 5 fingers away from the face as we go in circles, right? And we're going to constantly move in circles. That way we don't get a streak. Now you can feel when it starts to run out of liquid. So I do a light layer and then I turn it just to air only. You can see here on the side, it's just one click over, air only, and then I dry that layer, right? One layer is a light coverage. You can tell that I've got a little bit of coverage going on. I would say 3 to 4 layers is full coverage, okay? The good thing is I can leave my hair down, and if I've done my eye makeup already, it's not going to affect that unless you like focus it on your eye area. It's not going to get on your clothing. It's a really fine mist, and unless you direct it directly to your clothing, it's not going to there's not going to be any transfer there. So I've got a little more left in there. Let's see if we can get a little more coverage. Now I'm focusing around my eyes because I don't have any eye makeup on. And I want to show you how well this covers. Okay, I'm going to turn it on air and dry this layer. This is just 2 layers, but you can already see most of my redness and bumps and spots are covered. This foundation has great coverage, and this is just 2 layers. So it's like what I would call maybe a medium coverage is what I have on my face right now, because you can see a few spots coming on through, but I really like how it provides coverage with just 2 layers, so I don't have to worry too much about it. Now, with your kit, you're also going to get the choice of a bronzer or a blush, right? So there's 2 different shades of blush. I only have one. But I love the bronzer. If you like to contour, get the bronzer. If you like blush, get the blush. You can use the airbrush to apply your contour shade. So I pull my little blender lid off and I put about 4 drops of bronzer in there. You don't need any more than 4 because there's no way you can contour your whole face with a whole bunch of it. You're going to have a whole bunch left and you'll just waste bronzer. So don't do that. Turn it on air first. Wow. So you don't want to use, see how much bronzer comes out? You don't want to use it like way high. Keep it soft and on like a low air. Okay, let's make sure we dry some. You see I've got just a tiny bit of darkness around there. Let's see if we got a little more in there. I believe we used it. So you can put more drops in there if you need it to contour your nose, which I usually do. I just keep adding. But you can see we have a contour line. You can see you can use the bronzer. You don't need to blend if you just keep moving in circles like this. This is really good if I wanted to blend it out or use like our cheek palette to get some more bronze on there. That would be great. My absolute, I'm going to wipe out the residue in here. You can see I've got bronzer and foundation in here. I just use a cloth and wipe that out before I put in highlighter. Now the highlighter for the airbrush, it does not come in the kit, but you can buy it when you get the kit. That's what I did. I bought it as an extra when I got my kit. I love this highlighter. Now I'm going to do extra highlighter to make sure that you see it really well. Don't use this much highlighter. Okay. I'm just showing you because that's how much I love this. So I'll put the blender lid on. Air first. Look, already the highlight on my cheek. Can you see the highlight? Oh, this highlight is so gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Now, I've put a lot of highlighter on there so you can see everything, but how well that highlighter, it's like NASA approved. So I just put a little dot on the tip of my nose and then I go up the bridge of my nose a little bit, put some like right at my cupid's bow on my lip. This is so much. So I have done what I've been live 12 minutes and that's all. 12 minutes I've been live and I have basically done all my foundation, showed you how to contour, and put on highlighter. That is so fast. And it's simple. And I have nothing on my hands. I mean, I can wash my hands. I will wash my hands. But there's like no mess with it. And I just take a cloth or like a cotton round and you can clean this out. Another thing that you get with your kit is the airbrush cleaner. So you just pop that open like that, put a few drops in there, and then just like you run with the foundation, you run that cleaner through there so it cleans the air port here, that needle out, it cleans that, cleans the inside, and you're good to go. Good to go. It's easy to clean, easy to maintain, easy to charge. This is the most simple system that I have ever used for my makeup routine. If you are interested in more info about the airbrush system, about my airbrush system, just drop a me in the comments and I will get back to you with some more information. I'll answer your questions on it. That's all for tonight, guys. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.